Generally, as a country and as a people, we like screaming headlines. Anything is screamishy, we pay attention. Ola isacha wanatinga hapa mi dada. The moment muneba mwambira ku. Ola we pay attention to know what is happening. Who is doing who? Who is doing what? We try, man. We try. Go seche parasi ni sewa miromo. But sometimes it is also important to attend and pay attention to small headlines that add value and mean so much to the country. Like this headline here. Some of you haven't even talked about it. Government responds to drought by suspending all maize exports. Honorable Minister, it's been long overdue. You don't know what you have done. I believe Mkutasha. And I thought it was a dog. Until I found it in another paper foot. No more exports of maize from Zambia, says Mutolo. Honorable Minister, Ritumeza Hulu. Kwarumbaga Pati. This ban has been long overdue, Honorable Minister. In fact, it was supposed to come last year. In fact, that other year. But it's never too late to correct the wrong. Amidst times like this, when farmers are now worried on whether they will harvest anything from what they planted. Amidst such times when farmers have to look for where to get water to water their plants or their crops. Amidst times like this when prices of meal are skyrocketing and the hope of them coming down is very small. There's no better thing to do than what you have done, Honorable Minister. Allow me to thank you. Honorable. We appreciate you. And I know, Honorable, and this goes to all the leaders in government, it is not always that the people that you lead are going to agree with you or you are going to agree with them. But sometimes just because there is a ruling and the opposition doesn't mean you cannot agree on certain things. Sometimes it is better to pay attention to what even the opposition are suggesting to you as government. And when they suggest, just look at whether those things that they are trying to suggest are feasible or not. When they are feasible and they can be implemented for the benefit of the citizens, there is nothing wrong. There is nothing wrong in implementing. At the end of the day, you are all fighting for one thing, to save the lives of Zambians. So when good suggestions come, even from the people that you don't like because of how they look, because of their height, because of their structure, because of their color, because of their tribe, even when you don't agree with them on several other things, as long as what they have suggested works out for the people that you save, it is important to get such suggestions. That is the only way we are going to grow as a country. Just because we believe in democracy and we have opposition and ruling doesn't mean anything and everything that the opposition suggests is bad, or anything and everything that the ruling does is bad. Some of you just believe when you do not agree with the government, everything that they do or say, you just have to be against. Or when you do not agree with the opposition, anything that they do or say, you have to be against. No. That's not what I learned in civic education. No, I have refused. Honorable, and please, one more request to our men and women in uniform, the soldiers, the ZNS officers, the police officers, the army, please. I know that at this point in time, it is very tempting to get money from these people that want to smuggle maize or meal. But we don't have enough. For the sake of us, your brothers and sisters, for the sake of us, your mothers and fathers, for the sake of us, your aunties and uncles, for the sake of us, your children, let's protect the little that we have. We are not stingy. We have shared the little we had. And what we have now is just for us as a country. Until such a time when we have bumper harvests, let's safeguard what we have for our people. Ngati ni kwendo pemba kwa maneba, change kaindise tipe. Makai pakata penzo pemba kwa kulise. Na ite change pembe kuli bebe. Ziko.